What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome back to MKO Boxing, aka MKO Pugilism, where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like and subscribe on YouTube, follow on TikTok, all that good stuff. So let's get into this one. So there's a bit of news. It broke about 2 days ago now, and that is that Mario Barrios is going to defend his WBC title, WBC welterweight title, against Manny the Pac-Man Pacquiao. Now, Manny Pacquiao, he is 46 years old at this point, and from as far as I know, he hasn't had a boxing match since about 2019 when he beat Keith Thurman. He upset Keith Thurman in that fight, and even back then, he was quite old back then. He was must have been about 39, 40 at that point. So at this point now, Pacquiao, 46 years old, and many people have been sort of going against this fight. And to me personally, I'm of that mindset too. I'm kind of against this fight. I think it's just kind of a money grab, in my opinion, because when you look at this situation, the WBC president, he was trying to draw comparisons to Sugar Ray Leonard and stuff like that. But there's a big difference between Sugar Ray Leonard and Manny Pacquiao. First of all, Sugar Ray Leonard, I believe he was around the age of 30 when he came back and he fought Marvin Hagler after, his hiatus of about 5 years, So you were dealing with a guy in Sugar Ray Leonard that was, a lot younger than Manny Pacquiao, that still physically was close to his prime at that time when he was around 30. So there's no comparison to him versus a Manny Pacquiao coming back after, okay, he's had a few, he's had a few fights against these kickboxer and all this kind of nonsense, but he hasn't had a meaningful boxing match for about 6 years. So for me, the fact he hasn't had a meaningful fight for 6 years, no real activity in a proper boxing ring, means that he shouldn't be anywhere near a world title shot. And I think, again, it's just purely a money grab. And the annoying thing is that he, by him getting this opportunity, he's kind of taken the opportunity away from other boxers at that weight who perhaps are number one contender, who are waiting in the queue to fight Mario Barrios for that title. I think by putting Pacquiao there, you're kind of taking opportunities away from guys who have been having meaningful fights, who have fought their way to that number one position, and now it's taken away because Manny Pacquiao's a big name, because Manny Pacquiao's a legend, and his name value is going to bring a huge amount of money to the table. So I understand it from a financial and a business perspective, it makes sense, but from a boxing perspective, it's ridiculous because it's one thing giving Manny Pacquiao a shot, but you're not, as an organization, I believe the WBC should have some sort of integrity about them to at least, if he's going to have a title shot, at least make him fight to get in a position to earn the title shot. Make him fight some contenders, make him fight some guys to get into that position in the first place. You don't just give someone the opportunity. And I think, not only that, Pacquiao, great as he was, putting him in there in a world title fight with world champion. Admittedly, yes, Mario Barrios is not the best welterweight champion. He's not, the most dangerous guy in the world. He's not the best. It's not like putting Manny Pacquiao in with a welterweight version of himself. Yes, fair enough. But at the same time, he's a younger fighter. He's an active fighter. And, Manny Pacquiao's a 46-year-old man. 4 years' time, he'll be 50. So it's dangerous for his health to put him in that position, to put him in there against a younger world champion who's currently boxing at this moment. Because no matter how good or how great you were, your reflexes slow down, your body gets weaker, things change in your body, and you're not going to be the same at 46 as you were at 36. Things are going to change. Things are going to break down in your body. Your reflexes are going to slow down. perhaps your punch resistance. You know, what is it going to be like when Manny Pacquiao takes a punch off of a fully blooded welterweight at 46 years old? So, I mean, for me, I understand why they're doing it money wise, but I think boxing wise, it does kind of put a black eye on the world of boxing. And all I can say is I hope it doesn't happen, but if it does happen, as the news seems to suggest, I just hope Manny Pacquiao doesn't get seriously hurt, because I admire him in his career. He's a legend in the sport, and I don't want to see him get damaged. I don't want to see him get hurt. But for me, it's a silly fight, and it's just a pure money grab. 100% money grab. But let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. Till next time, it's MKO Boxing, over and out.